China flexed its muscles and its leaders made bold proclamations today as it celebrated 100 years of communist rule. While in its territory of Hong Kong, they celebrated a different anniversary as the city undergoes Beijing-forced changes that are altering the city to its core. Britt Clennett has more on the dual anniversaries and dual realities.
Thousands of officers deployed for a holiday. This is Hong Kong's reality.
This is usually where the July 1st protest happens. It's usually packed with protesters. Today, it's a sea of blue.
Tension remains in the air as the city marks 24 years since its return to China and 1 year since Beijing imposed a draconian national security law. Any hint of resistance in this former British colony to Chinese rule is met with a heavy hand.
Okay, police are storming forward. They've been warning people to leave the area for a number of minutes already, and it looks like they're extremely angry. There were a group of people who were cursing them before, and this is what we're left with.
According to Amnesty International, Hong Kong is on a rapid path to becoming a police state. Meanwhile, in Beijing today, a lavish victory lap. China celebrating 100 years of the Communist Party rule. President Xi declaring in front of tens of thousands gathered in Tiananmen Square that the Communist Party is in its prime and that only through its governance will the country, including Hong Kong, continue what Xi calls its irreversible rise.
The Chinese people will never allow any outside forces to bully, oppress, or enslave us. Anyone who tries to do so will have their heads bloodied against a great wall of steel.
Beijing has promoted Hong Kong's top security official to become the #2 leader in the city, rewarding him for enforcing the security law, a clear signal of how pleased the Chinese leadership is with what's happened over the past year. Hong Kong police have arrested 117 and charged 61 under the law, including almost the entire pro-democracy camp of lawmakers and media tycoon Jimmy Lai. At the same time, the once safe space for the freewheeling Hong Kong media is shrinking. Just last week, Lai's Apple Daily, under pressure from the security law, was forced to close after editorial staff were arrested and the company's assets frozen. A defiant crowd gathered outside the building to show their support. Inside, the final moments on the newsroom floor.
People are rushing like they usually do to finish their daily job, daily story today.
They're just getting it done?
They're just getting it done.
And some of the work, I mean, you can see them cheering behind us.
Yeah, I'm so overwhelmed.
Yeah, there are so many. Did you expect this?
Not at all, not at all.
多謝, 多謝. Here it is, the final edition of Apple Daily.
Shortly after sunrise, all 1 million copies were snapped up. However, the government has not stopped with just the security law. This past spring, Beijing changed the electoral process in Hong Kong, cutting directly elected seats, and gave itself even more power to handpick lawmakers, declaring only patriots can govern Hong Kong. For many, the only response has been to leave. The changes in the city are sparking an exodus. These photos taken this week by Hong Kong Free Press at the check-in counter for a flight to London. Families bid farewell to their home, many of them not knowing whether they'll be able to return. The local media have estimated that over 100,000 people, including foreigners, have left the city in the past year. We spoke to the senior advisor to Hong Kong's leader about this.
You say if you're unhappy, leave. Where's your reassuring plea?
We are part of China. That is a fact that you can't change. Not only it's a fact you can't change, but it's a fact you need to respect.
For Beijing, with Hong Kong pro-democracy forces increasingly silenced, today Xi defiantly signalled that reunification with Taiwan, which China regards as a wayward province, was the party's next historic mission. Xi and his party appearing stronger than ever. Britt Clennett, ABC News, Hong Kong.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.